Okay, Changning Zoo entrance. Give it a try. It'll probably be like a lot of Chinese zoos. Not terribly animal friendly, but again, there's discounts if you're over 60 and if you're over 65, I think it was. But we're both over 70, so it might have been higher than that. I can't remember what it said. Just show your passport and you get in for free. I like the way they do old people stuff here. Most places, anyway, not everywhere gives you free, but you always get a discount for being old. That's a picture of the zoo. Yeah, New Year decorations, horses everywhere, lanterns everywhere. It looks quite a reasonable sort of area, and the map suggests that all the animals are in these beautiful green areas, so it will be interesting to see. Yes, it is midwinter, well, spring festival, so some little spring things are starting to spring, but basically you'd say it's winter because it's still supposed to go up to 14 today, which is quite a warm day, but we'll see whether it does. Well, one forecast said 14, the other said 16, I think. And this one seems to suggest that it's 17. I suppose it could be. Not that unpleasant at the moment.
They're coming this way.
They're all trying to get out, aren't they?
Well, they're coming to see a person because it's interesting. You think?
If they're really crowding in to have a look, aren't
Well, they're probably hand-fed, perhaps.
It's a very small space for that number of fish. There you go, a white-tipped reef shark. We've actually swum with one of those on the Barrier Reef. But the one we swam with was about a fairly biggish area, this zoo. It seems to be more open than Beijing Zoo and things, places, but it's right out near the airport. Or Hongqiao Airport, not Pudong. And you can see a boa constrictor up there. He's there. See very well on these ones. There's two Siamese crocodiles. Lighting so bad. He was a bit active a minute ago, but push to see him, but he's right at the back there. The Komodo dragon. It's small. Apparently it's a rhinoceros iguana. I suppose because of the lumps on their head. An African spurred tortoise. Where the spurs are. You won't get anything like that, will you? It's quite a nice little ponds and things. Oh yeah, down here is there's a big multi-orange coloured koi down in here. Don't think that'll pick him up though, probably. That's a nice little tended sort of area. Cloudy looking water there. We've just walked into a hothouse, it feels. Nice azaleas there. Seems to suggest there are probably lots of insects in here, perhaps. Not sure. Oh, lots of crocodiles or alligators of some sort in there. Chinese alligator. Okay. Well, that one's definitely moving, so they're real. I don't know what they are. They're not ostriches, those two. And of course, she was behind me and it wasn't you. This apparently is a rhea. Yeah. Can't quite get to them from here. They're quite pretty, aren't they? Peafowl, I think they said it was. Colourful. Robot serving you ice cream, I think. We've got orange flamingos here. There's one sort of slightly pinkish one, which is a greater flamingo, and then there's a Caribbean flamingo.
They're reflected in the mirror behind.
Oh, yes, that is.
Oh, look at that one.
They're quite small, these two, compared to others. I've got a lot of peacocks. You can't read the sign there in English. I figured it probably says don't feed the peacocks. He put his tail up before when we were a long way away from him, but I don't want to do it now.
鸟园。妈妈还有羽毛介绍。妈妈，现在有羽毛介绍。
再看。
哇，太拉了！
哎，看给我一个。
这个鸟这么大，花冠就
Hornbill.
犀鸟，我的天！
I see a toucan in the distance, I think. Somebody toucan.
我觉得，哎妈，我觉得飞它吃啊。这好像是球鱼的。
The Mandarin ducks, but they may not come out. I don't know what sort of ducks they are, not Mandarin. The ones over there are Mandarin ducks, but they're a bit far away really to appreciate the colours. Maybe I'll blow this up afterwards. See the big eagles in there, if I got it. See where I'm looking. Can't see what I'm looking at. Whoa. Can't see what I'm looking at here. Didn't want to fly again. Occasionally you get one will take off and fly. And oh, big one in the middle there. So that looks more like a... Otherwise, I rather like that big vulture sitting up there, but he doesn't want to fly. He doesn't need to. He's in charge. I'm the biggest bird in here, and you are all my subjects. And he's just sitting there watching what everybody else is doing. Big fella. Red and green macaw. They must have their wings clipped because they don't look like they're chained. Because Kunming, I think they were chained to their poles. But obviously they're not here because they're not flying away, but they don't look chained, do they? So unless they're panda, you're just bringing them in. And that one's in the cage just saying, how come I got left out? Oh.
你要合照吗？
Can't really see that. Oh, you can see glass. He's in a very good pose, but he's so far away you can't take a photo of him, really. Okay, who's going to win the battle? It's not really terribly serious fight, is it? Just a little passing the time of day. Hey? Yeah. He just opened those gates, but nobody's coming out. Oh, here, Sherry.
Mum, because it's got a baby. Where did this one go? Oh, it's just gone round into the other one. Oh, there it is. I said to follow Mum, that's all.
Oh, yeah. There's two of them there. Yes, it's a shame that this huge great park and all the animals still have to live in these little tiny enclosures. They could take up half of this park and each of the animals could have a beautiful area to run in.